Hey, friend. Thank you for inviting me. Can I come in? Thanks. You redecorated. I like it. It looks nice. Hmm? Oh, no, nothing to drink. I'm not thirsty. So, I got your letter. It's the first time I've received one in a long time, I think. People don't really do that these days, do they? Yes, I know you couldn't reach me otherwise because no one has seen me around for ages and I don't answer my phone anymore. But you saw me, didn't you? That's why you asked to meet up. I guess so I could explain where I've been and all. I owe you that much, don't I? No, I don't need to sit down. I'm good here, but thanks. Okay. Let's see. First off, I want to preface I'm not in danger or anything. I didn't run away. No one is holding me hostage. I'm saying this because I know you started overthinking the moment you stopped hearing from me. I'm safe now. Uh, well, it all started about a year ago. I was going to the coffee shop, as usual, and there was this guy who I'd never seen before. I just assumed he was new in town or something. He introduced himself to me and asked if we could have lunch together. Yes, I said sure. You know me. I just see the best in people. So we end up having lunch, and I was right. He was new in town. He asked me to show him around. I said yes. But the whole time, it felt like he already knew. Like he only asked me for show, you know? But being an idiot, I ignored it. I just said goodbye and left and gave him my phone number in case he had any problems. Yes, I know, it was dumb. I am well aware, but it's done now, isn't it? I can't take it back. I can't. Yeah, okay. I'll keep talking. So he kept popping around where I was going and just accidentally running into me like almost every other day. I started getting weirded out at this, yeah? Anyone would. But still, I ignored my gut feeling. I just told myself that it was a bunch of coincidences. But then he starts blowing up my phone to actually meet up, go out together. That he felt that spark for a long time and he was sure I was the one. Uh-huh. That kind of guy. Of course, I said no. I said he was creeping me out because we only had known each other for a few weeks and barely talked. He said it didn't matter. He said he'd been watching me for months, apparently. He noticed me one day and just started obsessing over me. Now, at this point, I'm screenshotting everything and I'm just a second away from blocking his number. He tells me it's a bad idea because he needs some way of getting in contact with me or he'll go crazy. I say I don't care, and I block him. I feel like I can breathe for the first time in a week. No, of course it doesn't stop there. You know my luck. I went to the police station to try and get help, but they just kind of looked at me and went, "Well, what do you want us to do?" And they wouldn't take me seriously because he hadn't really threatened me, just been really creepy. So that option went down the drain. And I didn't tell you guys because I was scared that if worst came to worst, he'd go after you too, and I didn't want that. And then I became paranoid. I moved into my sister's flat because if he'd been watching me for months, he most likely knew where my house was. I disconnected my phone because I kept getting calls from unknown callers. I was scared to go outside. I was scared to talk to anyone. I was scared he would see me, find out where I lived again. And after a few weeks of staying inside, I was starting to get better. And then I got a text. Not an unknown number. My sister. I did find it odd because, well, she never texts, you know? She's a call and leave a message kind of person. She was asking me to meet her in a little street next to the coffee shop. Not a lot of people even know it's there. I keep asking her why, but she just says to go there. So I do. I get there, and no one's there. I go all the way to the end because it ends in a dead end, and so nothing. And then I turn around and he's here. He's holding my sister's phone. I don't know how he got it. He won't say. He gets closer and closer and closer, and he has a book cutter, and he keeps talking about how fun finding me has been, but he's not losing me again, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I try to run past him, and I run into him trying to knock him out, but he catches me. He catches me and tells me not to move, and then I can't do this. I shouldn't have told you this. I shouldn't have told you that. I shouldn't have come here in the first place. What was I thinking? Stay. Don't move. Stay where you are. Don't tell me to calm down. No, I don't want to sit down. I can't sit down. I can't do anything. You want to know why? You want to know how this story ends? He stabs me, then my head hits the pavement and I die there. That's how it ends. I bleed internally on the ground for what feels like hours, and then I die. And I haven't been able to move on or have anyone see me for a month until you for some goddamn reason. I don't even know where my sister is. That's where I've been. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm a ghost, and I've barely been able to interact with anything because it just phased through. That's why I can't sit. That's why I'm not thirsty. I died. Look, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I didn't mean to. I didn't even want to actually tell you what happened. It's been months not knowing exactly what happened, being by myself and not being able to talk to anyone and tell them what happened to me and see them worry about me without even being able to reassure them that I'm sorta still here. And then you can see me and you actually reach out, and it takes a toll on you being dead. I know, what a shock. um, but it feels good having someone finally know. I'm I'm glad you reached out. I didn't think anyone could see me at all, or even care that I was gone. I've missed you a lot. So, I know it sounds weird, but, do you mind catching up before we discuss me further? I don't think I'm ready to go into the details yet. I promise I will tell you everything I know and answer all the questions you have the best I can, but can we be two normal old friends meeting up again? At least for a few hours. It's been so long. Thank you. Thank you. Really, it means a lot. So, uh, how have you been?